My name is Mighty Beard, and we are back here once again on the Unorthoblocks server emanating from Spawn Town, and we are heading to the flower farm because we need to check this location out once again, and hopefully we can meet up with Lady Bex, and hopefully Lady Bex does not kill us once again. We'll ignore that. We'll ignore that happened. It was a friendly fire, of course. We'll just pretend that like that never happened. So let's head to the flower farm and see if we can meet up.
Hi, Beard.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, decent. Hey, so I made some changes. I just wanted to kind of walk you through what I did, and hopefully it doesn't interfere with the designs that you had set up. It's not finished. I'll say that right now. It's not finished, but
Okay.
I just kind of wanted to walk you through some things, especially if you're going to come over here and use it. But basically, there were two main issues that I had. One was, it really wasn't easy to collect anything. So it seems like when it was being built, there was a hopper line that maybe was supposed to be running in the chests, and it was an air gap. There was no chest. There was nowhere to go. So I went ahead and I set that up, and I ran it for a little while. So there's not a whole lot, but up here I made two alterations. So the first alteration is that after you run it, instead of having to like climb up and like run through to pick up all the stuff, I've got this little lever here that will create like a water pusher system that pushes everything in the hoppers, and then that'll run into those chests. And then down here, this was more or less because I had issues, but maybe you didn't. I don't know. I wanted to run them all at the same time, but to run them all at the same time, you have to like hit each lever. So now you just have to hit one, and it runs all the systems together.
That seems handy.
So generally speaking, it's good, but we have some issues. Okay. The problem is that if you run it for like a minute or more, it's too much. Like it creates too many flowers and seeds for the hopper system to handle it. So we lose a bunch of stuff because they're just sitting on top of the hoppers waiting to be pulled.
Oh.
So I need to change this up. So that if we were to run it for say 2 minutes, that it doesn't clog up the system, and we can just run it somewhere else. But I don't think up here makes a whole lot of sense, because we don't want to have to fly up here to get our stuff.
Right. Especially when there's a handy tower just right there.
Yeah. There's a building over there. So let's fly over there and I'll kind of ask some questions. All right. So down here, we've got a lot of room. And like basically this is running into an old system that we're not using anymore, right?
Right.
Is there plans for this building, or can we actually use this? Like, can I tear out all of this stuff and turn it into like an auto sorting system? So that way we don't have to like filter through all this stuff to get each flower type. We can just open up, the red poppy, the chest, and just get red poppies.
Yeah, I think that would be fine. Because this building was built just to house flower farm stuff. So.
And then as far as like your structure that you're building up there, like I imagine there's going to be some terraforming, right?
A little bit, yeah. I'm not going to go crazy with terraforming, but I am going to terraform some, yeah.
I mean, because it's kind of floating right now. So we would at least have to like build some kind of stability for it.
I see what you mean. No, I was actually going to put it kind of sort of on stilts.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Like, that's stability. Yeah.
But like cool, thick, like archway stilts.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe builds very well.
Sure, sure. Well, there's one other piece here that that I kind of want to talk about.
Okay.
Okay. So if you wanna come over here, I'll kind of show you. I mean, it's not a problem with what we've got here, because obviously you wanted to extend this out another 2 modules so that we could get those nether sprouts and mushrooms and stuff.
Right.
But it would work in the same principle. We can definitely do it. But here's my thing. Like, I look at my shop and I know that my shop isn't doing very well. I know the greenhouse hasn't been doing super well either. And there's plenty of shops out there that are suffering the same things. Mm-hmm. I'm almost wondering if we should talk with one of the shop owners and maybe see if we can partner up in some capacity. Because if someone's already making this stuff, it's less work for us. We don't have to like build two more modules and try to get it running. We just I think work with them.
Draken has a nether shop, doesn't he?
Yeah, that sounds right. I think it's called the Fun Guys.
Yeah, that's right. Because in the Discord we were joking around with yep, that would be the one. I remember that.
So maybe we just talk with him and see if like there's, I don't know, some kind of like deal we could make.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be over in the shopping district. While we're in the shopping district, I've started repricing some stuff, but I want to get your opinion. Do you want to fly on over to the greenhouse and?
Yeah. That sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. Let's whee. Oh, I've landed in the midst of protesters. What is this? What are you? Down with this sort of thing. That's specific. Have you seen this? No more big corporations taking all the diamonds. Stick it to the man. Stop driving small traders out of business. There's a whole...
Oh, wow.
Look at all this.
I'm
glad I had a flying malfunction. I don't know that I'd have seen this.
We hate Monopoly. Wow.
Well, Monopoly is a good board game, but I do understand.
No, I also agree with that sentiment. It is a
Does it say but Scramble? Scramble? What's Scramble? It's called Scrabble.
Stop driving small traders out of business. Okay, well, this is like exactly what we were just talking about.
Yeah. Fascinating. I didn't know this was going on.
Well, keep fighting. Keep fighting the man.
Yeah. Good luck, guys. Stay hydrated. Yeah, hey, Mighty, come look at this.
Wait,
there's more. Look at these guys. No more big corporations stealing all the diamonds. Say no to Monopoly. Stick up for the little man.
Jeez.
Boo hiss. This guy has a real something to say. It says boo hiss.
Yeah, this movement is definitely spreading.
Yeah. Look at these guys. Well. Oh, this guy's so sad. Oh, man. So, I've changed the prices on some stuff already, but I want to get your opinion on like some of the other things. Because the prices in here haven't really been changed since the server started, and now these things aren't as rare anymore.
Right.
So, how much do you reckon you would want to spend on like flowers and stuff?
Well, I mean, as you saw, like the speed that we were getting stuff, it is relatively fast. So like right now we're what? A diamond for half a stack. I mean, that's not too bad. But I mean, the question is like, what are you actually selling? Are you selling out of items at that price, or does it make sense to go lower?
I very rarely sell flowers.
Okay, well then let's lower it. Yeah, because again, we're gonna get these at a speed that we weren't before. Yeah. So we might as well lower the price. So I would say, a full stack for a diamond and see what happens. Yeah,
sure. I can do that. Okay, and you mentioned in your video lowering sugarcane and stuff.
Well, I mean, It's a weird thing because the only use for sugarcane for a majority of the people is for paper, and they're going to use that to make rockets.
Right.
The 2 stacks per diamond, I think is okay, but I'm producing way more than I actually need, so we could theoretically drop that even lower, maybe 3 stacks for a diamond.
We could do 3, yeah. Sounds good. I think everything else out here seems okay.
The only other thing that I would suggest is the mushrooms themselves.
Okay.
Because I can produce those pretty quickly.
Okay, we can change mushrooms a bit later then, I think. Depending on how quick you think you can get them.
Okay.
Yeah. So do we want to figure out... Do we want to figure out the nether stuff then?
Yeah. I say we head over there and at least check out prices. But yeah, if he's in, we can at least talk about stuff.
It's a really cool looking shop. It's kind of a shame. I think it says on the outside he's going to be taking it down.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, and it's a cool looking shop. It's a shame.
Oh, and he's in?
Is he in? Holy cow!
Yeah. Let's walk in.
Hi.
Hey guys, how you doing? You alright? Welcome to Fun Guys. Well, while it's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? I saw the signs. Why are you closing?
Well, commercially, we can't compete with the dupers. So there are people using TNT duping to actually do their farming, whereas what I do is I do it naturally. I actually have a cactus farm? No, sorry, a creeper farm full of gunpowder and stuff, and use that to make my TNT to actually use my blast chamber. But I can't compete with those that are using TNT duping, so I just can't commercially compete. So at the end of the day, it's once I sell this stock, then yeah. So
no
it's the larger
wonder we
firm.
saw protesters.
Yeah, there's these larger firms that are doing all this sort of stuff. So we're sort of feeling being commercially squeezed out of the market a little bit.
Right.
But, you know, these bigger firms, it happens.
For shame. Duping in Minecraft. Good grief. What is this world coming to?
Yeah, I'll say you're not alone. I don't know if you noticed, but there are some protesters out in front of some of the big box stores.
Yeah, I heard of a bit of a racket coming over from that way. It's a bit of a strange thing that's coming over. I'll have to see what the protests are all about and everything. I'll pop over there.
Well,
there's a lot of protests over there.
To be honest,
in front of?
well, the 2 skyscrapers over there.
Oh wow. Okay, well, it seems like people aren't particularly happy, are they?
No, and I'll say we're pretty much in the same boat. Like, we were just looking at the greenhouse just to talk about maybe lowering prices in hopes to compete. My wool and bone block shop, like, I'm not selling anything, and yeah, it just seems like all of us little guys are just being driven out.
There's got to be something we could do about that. Any ideas?
I mean, maybe with our powers combined, we can fight the evil, bad corporation. Maybe.
I mean, it makes more sense, especially, you know, you're doing things the proper way. You know, you're not using the dupers. You're grinding for everything that you're getting. So it's really
organic.
It is, you know, organic and proper. I feel like I'm doing the same thing with my stuff.
Clean is good.
It sounds like a thing. It sounds like an idea. I mean, there's got to be some way to sort of pull together our resources. This place isn't safe without at night time either, is it? Hang on, let's put down a quick bed. Hang on. We know how safe Spawn Town is at night. That's something that needs to be sorted as well.
Yeah.
There we are.
Sonny and I actually covered one of the local shops with carpet. The shop doesn't belong to either of us, but we covered it with carpet anyways.
We see that's what we need around here is a more sort of communal spirit, isn't it? It's a bit more something that works together for the greater good of the community rather than just for the greed of bigger corporations. I think that's what's needed.
Yeah. We should do that. We should be the ones that step up and say we should be better.
I agree.
I agree as well. I mean, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Like a little collective almost.
Ooh.
That's a good name.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, could use that. I like that.
And then we
Yeah.
can just help each other out. Like anything that needs help or anything that, we can't quite figure out on our own or whatever, we'll be there for each other.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think we form a collective, as he said, the collective.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Cool.
And we do nice to do things for the community and give back organically. That's
Yeah, so I would hold off your thought on closing this business. I mean, I think again, if we work together, especially if we can get, a few of us together, we'll keep our, each other in business for sure.
that sounds like maybe that could be a plan. Yeah. Okay. I'll think again about the shop. And maybe we'll keep it open and see how it goes.
All right. Sounds good.
And we'll have to get together and actually do some proper planning and work out how we're gonna do this venture forward.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, great. Well, it was
Awesome.
a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
No, pleasure. I was glad you guys popped in. Do you wanna buy some bullocks? Warp stems? Any free diamond a stack?
Unfortunately, I didn't bring my wallet with me.
I did not either. But we'll definitely have to work out something with the warped roots and the mushrooms.
Ah, sure. I'm sure we can work out a good deal.
Yeah,
Flower
awesome.
bits.
Awesome. And just like that, a partnership has been created, a collective of sorts. When I partnered up with Bex, it was just about, surviving. It was just about surviving with what we had as individual business owners. But, really, we should all be working together so that the entire market can thrive. And really, if we all work together, we can do just that. My name's the Mighty Beard. It has been a pleasure, and we will play Minecraft together again very soon. Later.